Okay, so in this part 10, and then also the last one that you are considering when it comes to French time and then expressions. Okay, we want to discuss useful time expressions for telecom. Yeah, so you have so many industries. Okay, but I chose telecom because that is where I have student, professional student that I teach them. Okay, so among all of them, I decided to choose that one. But you can also go to other industries as well as banking and then other areas. So as time goes on, I will be doing French for banking, French for oil and gas, and all those things. Okay, to know more. So whatever industry you are in, you'll be able to know the expression that you use, the words that you use for that particular industry. Okay, and you can use it to boost your CVs as well. All right, so let's continue. Today, you want to consider installation and repair. How do you say those things in French? Okay, so first of all, l'installation prend 2 heures, meaning installation takes 2 hours. La réparation dure 1 heure. Repair lasts an hour. Je termine dans 30 minutes. I finish in 30 minutes. Je serai là dans 15 minutes. I will be there in 15 minutes. Ça va prendre combien de temps? How long will it take? Environ 1 heure. About 1 hour. Maximum 2 heures. Maximum 2 hours. Au moins 3 heures. At least 3 hours. Okay. Now, when it comes to appointments and meetings, okay, how do you also say it in French? And this goes for all the industries, okay, whether oil and gas, banking, telecom, or whatever. Le rendez-vous est à 14 heures. The appointment is at 2 p.m. La réunion commence à 10 heures. The meeting starts at 10 a.m. On se retrouve à 9 heures. We will meet at 9 a.m. Je vous rappelle à 15 heures. I'll call you back at 3 p.m. Confirmez l'heure. To confirm the time. Changer l'heure. To change the time. Reporter à plus tard. To postpone to later or postpone later. Okay, so this is what we also have for appointment and meetings. And when it comes to deadlines, okay, how do you say deadlines in French? Avant 17 heures, before 5 p.m. Pas plus tard que 18 heures, no later than 6 p.m. D'ici 16 heures, by 4 p.m. Jusqu'à 20 heures, until 8 p.m. Au plus tard à 19 heures, at least, at the latest at 7 p.m. or at least at 7 p.m. Dans les prochaines 2 heures, in the next 2 hours. Okay, so these are also the sentences, okay, or some expressions for deadlines. So this one, there is no way you learn grammar French in school and then you'll be taught this. Okay, so this is for business French, for business environment. Now, we've discussed about the French time. Now, let's go and see the common mistakes to avoid. Okay, and then what you also know to go about it. All right, so when it comes to the common mistakes, okay, that you need to avoid. For instance, mistake number 1, using a car in 24-hour format. Yes. So we are saying, we don't say il est 14 heures et quart. No. So in our previous videos, when we were discussing about the 24-hour format, we emphasize on it that when it comes to the 24-hour format, this is the professional time that you use in a professional environment. Okay. But when it comes to a car, a demi, those things, you don't use it there. All right. So instead of saying il est 14 a car, you don't say that. Rather, you say il est 14:15. Okay, il est 14:15. It is 2:15 p.m. Okay, all right. Now, mistake number 2 to avoid. Forgetting okay. For instance, il est 8. You want to refer it to time and you are just saying il est 8. But when you say il est 8, it doesn't mean anything. Okay, it's like you are saying it is 8. It is 8 words. So you need to add the So the correct one is il est 8 heures. It is 8 o'clock a.m. All right. Then mistake number 3 that you need to avoid, that is wrong word order. Don't say il est 15 8 heures. Okay. But you need to say il est 8h15. Okay. So here you want to refer as 8:15 a.m. Okay. And then you just put it in a wrong order by saying il est 15 8 heures. It is 15 8 hours. No. Okay, so these are small mistakes that people do. Okay, people make, that I want to draw those who are listening to me attention on it, so that you don't go and make such mistakes. Mistake number 4. Now, normally those who are learning French, especially business French, they do is using singular for plural. So don't say il est 2 heures. Okay, so il est 2 heures. But rather, you need to say il est 2 heures. So what is the difference? So here the il est 2 heures. Yes, you didn't add s or Meanwhile, you need to add s. Okay, so the correct one, il est 2 heures. So from 2, 2 heures, 3 heures, 4 heures, 5 heures, 6 heures, 7 heures, 8 and going in, you still add the s. Okay, unless you are referring to only une heure, that is 1 hour. That is where you don't add the s. Okay. Now, mistake number 5 that a lot of people do when they are learning business French is wrong demi agreement. So when we say demi means what? It means half. Okay, and then we learn that too as well. So instead of saying il est midi et demi, it is 12 and then half. Okay, the demi must carry an e. I'm saying it in French, that is ye. You must add an e, okay, to it. So rather, you say il est midi et demi. So demi must always come, okay, with right. You must always add the e to it. Okay. All right, that is ye. So without that, yes, it can still be demi, but grammatically, it should be a mistake, especially when you are writing an email. Mistake number 6 that people do. Okay, using AM or PM with 24-hour format. So don't say il est 14 heures du matin. No. All right. So you have explained extensively how to use the 24-hour format in French. So du matin normally is for AM. Du matin is AM. So when you say il est 14 heures du matin, the 14 already is for PM. So here you are still saying it is 2 PM AM. That is what you are saying in French without realizing it. But rather, you need to say il est 14 heures. Yeah, so no need for du matin. So when you say il est 14 heures, yeah, so in a professional environment for French people, we understand that you are referring to 2 p.m. So if you haven't come across to our videos on how to use AM and PM, you can still search our channel and then you'll get it. Okay, then mistake number 7 and the last one, wrong preposition. So don't say je commence en 8 heures, but rather say je commence à 8 heures. All right, so a full video will also be explaining how to use French preposition. All right, so this is what you have for French time, including the expressions. And then the things that we need to avoid. So follow us for more video as we are going to discuss about next topic. Thank you very much.